shot to their defense, that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Now Haskins, third and long. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29 from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Malik Jackson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Third down, here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. On play action, Haskins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Haskins. That's going to be caught. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. They'll turn to Thompson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that showed a little bit of faith. Actually showed a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Matthew Ioannidis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They go play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Doxson with a grab over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Push him back. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Come on. 54 is Mike.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Off off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 28 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Redskins take over. Let's go, boy, bring it up. At their own 25-yard line. Hey, set. Black by 4. Anyway, pick it up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
6-man.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Wentz. Flush to his right. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Check. Here we go. Waiting. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the curl. Great. Check. Recon, 132 fighter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wentz. He can run for it, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't.
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Silver.
On first down, it's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set! 60 out low. Watch the screen. Pass.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now this throw caught left side. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Derek Barnett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Mills. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go. Hey, 66.
Back to the air. Haskins after the pick-6. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. Now it's Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. This is caught. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Haskins. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Wentz to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They can't stop you, son.
Zach Ertz. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. 22, Jet, bomber. 22, Jet, bomber.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He'll have a first down past the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Check 43. Off.
Now Haskins on first down. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. One final shot for Haskins. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.